About this time of year, I do a sports rant. And yes, I'm about to do one now. This year's Philadelphia Flyers, my favorite team. I don't think they're going to be that good this year. They made a lot of trades. They traded away Jeff Carter for Jacob Voracek and a 8th round draft pick to Columbus by the name of Sean Couturier. Well, as I was reading through all the guys that were in the draft, they're about to be drafted by NHL clubs, Couturier was the guy that was mentioned that, boy, I hope we don't get this guy. Well, the Flyers got that guy. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to be bad. That just means he might be a little bit of a project. He might take 4 to 5 years before he matures. Many people remember back in 2006, 2007, when the Chicago Blackhawks, through the lottery pick, did not have the worst record in hockey the year before. The Flyers did. But Chicago got the first round draft pick. Flyers ended up drafting second. And the Flyers pick was a little bit of a project. And the Blackhawks pick panned out right away. And has been good ever since. Needless to say, in 2010, Chicago and the Philadelphia met in the Stanley Cup Finals, and the pick that would have been the Flyers pick that ended up going to Chicago scored the cup-winning goal against the Flyers. So how did that work out for you? Okay, we also traded away Mike Richards to the Los Angeles Kings for Braden Shen and Wayne Simmons. I think Wayne Simmons will probably be a role player on the team. He will serve a role just like Darryl Powell did last year and a few other players on the team. I think his numbers will be okay, but they won't be great. As far as Shen did not make the Los Angeles Kings last year. Many people think this is because Los Angeles was deep at center. Well, so is Philadelphia. Even one newspaper goes as far to say is that the last pick, that last position for center, is going to come down to Couturier versus Shen. So it should be pretty interesting. If you choose Shen, Couturier goes back to juniors. If you choose Couturier, then Shen just goes to the American Hockey League Phantoms. I think the Flyers' goaltending will be great this year. But I think they're going to get a lot involved in a lot of one-to-one games. You can see some 1-0 losses in there. You just don't take a whole bunch of guys and throw them together and expect them to be a scoring machine like the team was the year before. So they're going to have some trouble scoring goals. But the goaltending is going to be much better, so they're not going to give up many goals. So you're going to see a lot of tight one-to-one games. If they can manage to win these games, it might be good for them. But with the rest of the league improving, especially the New York Rangers, I expect some of those in-division wins from last year will be in-division losses this year. My pick for the Flyers this year is to finish as a number 10 seed in the East. There will be a few surprise teams in the East. I think the Carolina Hurricanes are going to come up and they're going to make the playoffs. And I also think this is the year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They will make the playoffs also. The greatest improved team in the Eastern Conference will be the Montreal Canadiens. The Eastern Conference has two legitimate teams this year that can win the Stanley Cup: the Boston Bruins and the New York Rangers. I think the New Jersey Devils will not be a team like the great Devils teams in the past, but they will be improved over last year. So everybody remembers last year they were horrible at the beginning of the year, and then when they put Jacques Lemaire back in there, they were great at the end of the year. They're going to fall somewhere in between there this year. So there you have it. My 2/28 sports rant for September the 12th, 2011. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye.